I'm on T now, so let's do this.
You're on T? Testosterone?
No, not T.
Oh, T.
TEA.
You can't just
like
say T in Manhattan, New York.
Sorry.
Everyone's going to think you're transitioning with that hair.
No, I'm just talking about the downstairs.
The downstairs?
T.
That's why people take T.
TEA.
Hi.
Hi.
This is Let Me Ask My Dad podcast. Have you heard of us?
I have.
Really? So
Yes.
have I.
Exactly. That's why we meet each other here a lot.
A lot.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not going to tell you how much. A lot. Figure it out.
Yep. Count.
Figure it out. I'm Gabby, and whom are you?
I am Dad, David.
David, DB.
Both with a D.
What?
Dad and David.
Nice. Aw, he's
See
special.
that connection?
Okay, someone's had their tea today.
Yes.
The coffee shop downstairs from our studio refuses to give my dad coffee for
No,
some
a
reason.
large coffee. They
A
only
large
get
coffee.
regular one.
Okay,
So I asked for 2 regular ones today, and he said, let me see if we have enough. So I said, just give me the large tea.
I mean, we're in Manhattan, New York, America. They couldn't have more fucking coffee here. And for some reason, you have this like vengeance with this. You have an active battle going on with this barista downstairs. How he
Yes.
will not give you but then you spite him by ordering tea somehow.
Oh yeah, I rounded him today. It was like I was like too small. So he's like, let me see if we have enough. I went, just give me a large black tea, please.
This is ridiculous. This is absolutely wow. It's big.
Yeah.
This is
You
absolutely.
can't get this size in coffee.
Maybe you should don't show the thing. Maybe
sorry.
you should stop going to a fucking boba tea place for coffee. There's a Dunkin' Donuts 1 block down.
It's too far.
Listen, you can't go to the same place expecting different results. It's a definition of crazy. Guess who taught me that? You.
And guess who's crazy? Me.
That's nice.
I know. Okay. How you doing, Gab?
Wow.
I'm ready to give advice
No,
today.
that's not how that question works.
Oh, you want an answer? I just stopped. I'm great. Just say you're
I
great.
was so shocked that you asked me how I was that I paused and you took that pause moment to tell me how you were.
Exactly.
This
Always.
is classic dads. Dads all over the world, they call you, they go, so today I changed this light bulb and I did this at work and I did this at work. Good talking to you. Bye. And you're like, I could be dead and I could have answered this Bluetooth from a gutter.
Yeah, well, that's what we do.
You want to try that again?
Okay. Hey, Gab, how are you?
I'm so good. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to ask me that.
You're quite welcome.
Yeah, I'm very busy. I'm on tour doing stand-up style comedy.
Nice.
If you are, a boy text me, not to brag. If you are living in America, you might want to come see me do my art, which is stand-up style comedy, as I've mentioned.
Not sit-down style comedy?
No,
Stand-up
but I have
style?
1 month home, which is the longest I've been home in a year.
Wow.
And I got that disease from you.
What, keep moving?
Keep moving.
Keep moving. Don't let the grass grow under your feet, kid.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, I'm exhausted. And I don't need grass under my feet, but I need a area rug. I need a bath mat. There's a lot to do at home.
Yeah, I understand.
So, but other than that, I'm having a nice time. I'm going to Arizona for the first time.
Wow.
Have you been?
About 7 million times.
What do you think?
I think it's hot and dry.
I think the people all look pink there.
Of course, it's hot and dry.
Exactly. And as someone who is pink, I would say, that's my skin color, I can't wait to be with my people.
Yep, and it's like 110 degrees with no humidity. It's like having a blow dryer on you all the time.
I also went to Portland and Oregon and Seattle for the first time. Seattle's very cool. Portland is interesting.
To say the least.
To say the least. I've never heard anything about Portland. I didn't know what was going on there. It felt like a mystery.
Could have told you.
I get there. I would say it's a war zone.
Yes.
Apocalyptic. In such a weird way. Like we were exploring that we were walking around. It was a Sunday morning. You'd think people would be walking around with lattes, enjoying the nice weather.
Yes.
There was no one on the streets for miles. We're walking around and the only person we saw, we turned the corner and there was a man chugging a liter of milk in the middle of the street. That's the only person we saw for one day.
Too many pills.
Or not enough.
No, you have so many pills, your stomach is all gone, so you have to drink the milk.
Oh, is that why people do that?
Yes.
I thought that was the act of a random
getting
act from a
healthy?
crazy person.
Getting healthy?
But
No.
not
Their whole everything is blown out from so much drug, so that you have to have a little milk to coat it. Try to coat the holes.
Well, I wouldn't describe a liter as a little milk.
Well, you need a lot of milk if you have a. Depends
it's a complete disaster.
How many holes in the hole you got there? You know.
Yeah, it was an absolutely crazy place, but I had a really fun at the show, and it sold out.
Well, that's good.
It is good. Oh, a boy texted me 3 times. So I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking, Dad. How are you?
And it's not even 4:30.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm wonderful.
That's incredible.
Yes.
I feel like we're doing a talk show right now.
I know. Yes, I'm fine. I'm eager and ready to give advice today. It's an advice Monday for us.
Yes. For you, it could be any day. No, I think these come out on Monday. Anyways,
No, they
we
come
have
out
a
on
Brian.
Tuesdays.
Oh, Tuesday. Sorry. We have a Brian specific question. Would you like to hear it?
It sounds very familiar. We start like this a lot.
Well, good.
Okay.
I'm already mad.
Uh-oh.
I would like to ask David if I can link his credit card to my Amazon account. I know you want to know what you will get out of this arrangement. Let me explain it this way. I have been a Bon Jovi fan since the 80s. I can offer you true, unbiased opinions of your projects. I'm just a fan who wants to help. Gabby, you are a beautiful person. I love the podcast. You are a breath of fresh air. Thank you. But no.
Wait, if she's been a fan since the 80s, she can't be young. She has to be in my age zone.
Yes.
So at that point, shouldn't you have enough money at when you're the 50 to 60 range,
Why are you trying to come from my Amazon account?
And how
I
about
thought
this?
you thought I was a breath of fresh air. And you're trying to take my funds?
Take your air. She's taking your air
You're
away.
taking my air, which is Amazon.
So what I think is I would like to link my Amazon account to
your
credit card.
card.
That's a true fan. That's a fan that loves and cares.
That's true. We don't need your unbiased opinion on his work. His work is great every time. We need your money to fund our lifestyle.
Well,
Do you
just
understand?
Amazon. I'm not crazy. And I need a new Dyson. My Dyson broke today.
Your Dyson hairdryer?
I was doing it and bang. It shit the bed, as we say.
Well, I told you to call Scott about getting you a Dyson partnership. This is a good moment. We love Dyson. We love the hair one. We love the floor one.
Anything Dyson does.
We love what Dyson is doing. I heard they came out with hair clips. I'd love to try that. I heard they came out with
They have that thingy that Lexi uses that
I have
curls.
that. I have that. Lexi told me she bought that, and then we got drunk, and I bought one in the middle of the night, and,
Nice.
and it was her fault on your credit card. So we love your brand, Dyson. We love what you do. We love how it's kind of based in science, but it's mostly about straightening your hair
Well, or making it beautiful.
or making it beautiful.
Drier quicker.
Exactly. So we want to be involved. Please give us free items, and we will preach this further.
And going back to the fan that wanted to hitch her caboose up to my fucking wagon, I would say, send me a Dyson.
Oh, yeah. One time I was in England doing work, and my Dyson wasn't working because there's conspiracy theories about why they don't work in other places. I think it's voltage. Many people say
it's definitely
aliens.
voltage. They have European ones and an American one. It's not dual voltage.
It's not dual voltage.
Dual charging you for two things.
This is thousands of dollars, you see. I can't afford another Dyson. It was a stretch the first time I bought one. So I asked the internet, I asked my community of girls, I said, can anyone figure out how to get me a Dyson within 3 days to London, England? And a girl DM'd me, worked at the Dyson factory that's in the Cotswolds, and sent me a Dyson for free overnight.
Reach out again. Send David one. But I need an American one, though.
Oh, well, we'll see what we could do.
Okay, let's work on that.
No problem. So overall, the answer is no to you.
We're gonna revert. We're gonna flip the script,
Yeah. You owe us an extreme amount of money.
or just let us. Just give us the number so we can put our Amazon on it.
Yeah, I want new shampoo.
I want everything.
Thank you so much for your funds. And thank you for calling me a breath of fresh air and a beautiful person. Wow.
Even.
You're a fan. I mean, she's a fan of you,
Yes.
but she really juiced me up. A beautiful person.
She wanted something from me and gave you a compliment.
Yeah. That's a good move. Amazing. Are we ready for questions?
Gabby, stop emailing our own.
Hi, David. This is a random fan from 1994,
That's
March 10th. I think you were there.
right.
I've been a fan for a long time, and I've been
My whole life.
my whole life, even since the second I was born.
Okay, come on.
That was a long shit.
I am ready for this question.
Hold on, I have ice in my mouth.
And I never know what and for all you viewers at home, I never know the questions.
I have a question.
People always ask me, like, do you prepare for this or everything? I go, I take a shower. Mm-hmm. I use my Dyson hairdryer until it breaks. It broke today. And I put on clothes and I get here. And I get here.
You organize your fashion.
Yes.
And you get here.
And I get here.
You getting here is a big part of this journey.
Yes.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Why do they give people ice chips in hospitals?
You really want to know? Is this
This is a genuine question.
Because the ice cubes are too big. So an ice chip is easier to melt and chew it on so you don't break your teeth.
But why do you need ice in that moment?
You need water. Uh-huh. But some people, it's harder to drink water after surgery or that kind of stuff. So they have little ice chips and you chew on it and it feels better.
Oh, nice.
You're welcome.
Okay, question number 2, really. Hello.
Hi. Come on. Let's do this.
I've been listening to your podcast weekly, and I wanted to ask for a little advice or just make fun of how stupid this question is.
Oh.
You're fun. But anyways, I've been playing violin for 12 years. Wow. Mm. And my mom wants me to go to a prestigious uni, British, context clues, they're British. My mom wants me to go to a prestigious uni for it and get in this big time orchestra and do that for a living. But I've got other plans.
Uh-oh.
So my question is, how am I supposed to say that I don't want to be exactly what my family and my mom wants me to be? Wow, this is beautiful. I want to know what your other plans are with the violin. What do you want to do? Get an electric violin?
Do bar mitzvahs with the electric violin and weddings.
Well, it's like, okay, orchestra feels classic. So what's like the Gen Z version of playing violin?
Well,
TikTok.
There you go. You could do, yes, and maybe make money if you get enough views, if you're good enough. So I think you should go to, university, go to music school.
Prestigious uni.
Yeah, prestigious even music school. Because you've been playing for 12 years, you can't just, I don't know how good you are. If you're good, then keep going forward, and then you could be a classical violinist, have a job, at least go to school while you're figuring out your other plan, whatever that plan is.
Which is so mysterious, and I love how you didn't tell us it, so we could just fill in the blanks.
Thank you for that. So we can, maybe your plan is to rule the world with a violin. So learn to play the violin.
Here's what I'll say as well. Something similar even. If you're going to go to uni, it better be prestigious. Don't go to like community college. It's a waste of money. Don't go to a random university. Don't waste your cash. If you're going to go to uni, go to prestigious uni, okay? And also, you could go get this degree that will help you in the violin economy.
Violin world.
Yeah. And you don't have to join this orchestra. You could use the skills that you learned at uni in this new plan, this new evil plan you're concocting, because then when you get a job, you'll have the respect of the elders in the room because you have this prestigious degree, but also, and that will give you the freedom to do whatever you want.
Well, you have to go to university to get into a symphony. You have to be that studied. I don't think you can just do it. Unless you've had private instruction where you're good enough, you can read, you can play.
But they don't want to be in an orchestra.
Just do it. Listen to your parents and shut up.
I agree. I disagree.
Do it.
It's a very crazy thing when you grow up and you are battling with, do I do what I want to do or do I do what my parents want me to do?
Depends on money.
Question.
Depends on money.
Yeah. I would say your mom gave you guilt to the day she died about what you did, and you succeeded.
And even in the afterlife.
Yeah.
Which is pretty amazing.
What's that story when she came to you in a dream?
Yes, and told me to, but stick your tongue back in your mouth. You look like That's what my mother said.
She said that in a dream to you?
Every dream. Beep.
That's Flo's fault.
Exactly. Now, listen, I was in school. I was going to pre-med. I auditioned for Juilliard, and we were up for a record contract. So I had 3 things juggling, and then so you can juggle a lot of things, and then you just go for the right, the opportunity. So I took the opportunity.
Yes. And also you never know what skills you're going to, like I went to school for experimental theater. Literally, that was the most random thing I've ever done. And I had no plans in going into experimental theater, but I used the skills that I got from that program into the world of comedy. So there's always little pieces you could take. And make your parents happy, because then you could convince them to keep their credit card on your Amazon account till well into your 30s.
That's the idea.
Yeah. Always say yes to what your parents want you to do on the surface, and then in the shadows, you could do whatever you want.
Exactly. And then still be financially good.
Exactly. All that matters in life is being financially good.
Yes. All decisions are based on business.
Exactly. You business first, passion second. Do you understand?
Whew,
I think that was genius.
Thank you. And whatever your plan is, good luck.
I think your mysterious plan will happen at the same time. Also, there's something so cool and classic and sexy about being in an orchestra.
It's
How fun. You could get to go to
all over the world.
Berlin. I feel like
All over the world.
Yeah, you travel the world and you could run off escape. You feel gay to me, I'm going to be honest, just the way this sounds like a little twink. So, just verbiage wise. So, I feel like you leave the UK, join this orchestra, travel the world, go on Grindr in every city you're at, have a nice time. Go to Berlin, go to Berghain. It's the biggest club.
Is there like a violin section under Grindr?
No, but I think that'll really make you pop. If your picture is you naked playing the violin, that will do great in the gay community. And travel the world and then quit whenever you want, and then do your other sneaky little plan.
Or do them both?
Do them both. You have time.
You got time. You're young. You're
Orchestra during the week. Uni.
Just going into uni.
Why do they say maths, but we say math?
Because we're right.
I agree.
Exactly.
Question number 2. Oh, no.
Oh, here we go.
I am nearly 39 and caught in a sexless marriage.
Another one. This, we're
This
getting a lot of
keeps
these.
happening to us. Why are all these virgins listening to our podcasts? Ew. I am nearly 39 and caught in a sexless marriage. I suffer from depression, and lately the lack of intimacy is starting to take its toll. What should I do?
One thing, like we always said, the answer always is Xanax.
Dose yourself with Xanax. Dose him with Xanax.
Put on the stereo loud.
Yep. And get going.
And get naked. And get going.
You're 38 years old and you're not having sex? What the hell? Is he gay? What's the issue? Is he ugly?
I think just Xanax it out, have a lot of whiskey. Go for whiskey this time. Let's go for the brown liquids, not even the white. Let's do brown.
Yeah, puke.
Guy, just do brown. Well, get right to that point of that. And then just have some fun. You'll be, everybody's guard will be down, or you'll be vomiting, or close to it. So.
And then your guard's really down. You had a really good piece of advice when you were like, you should all take Molly, because Molly makes you want to party and have sex.
It's true.
So why don't you throw some sort of swinger? Don't tell your husband. Say, I would like to have an event at the house.
Can you host? I'd like to host an event.
I would like to host an event at the house. This could mean anything. Don't tell him. Don't tell him too much information.
Pre-Halloween. How about that? Like
Pre-Halloween. Yes, party. Halloween. So everyone's in costume. What he doesn't know that this
dose the candy.
Dose the punch bowl. But also, what he doesn't know is that this is a swingers affair.
Ah.
You have invited a lot of local swingers that you found on Reddit or whatever into your home for a swingers event. Then things start getting sexy naturally. I'm assuming that's what swingers do. It just like transitions into the night.
Is there Uber swingers? Did I have that yet?
Uber swingers, like randoms?
No, just Uber, like as in the Uber. So they drive Uber. You can have a category. They have Uber Eats. They have regular Uber.
Oh, to get
Uber
swingers delivered?
Yes.
I'm assuming they do. I mean, they have Uber Boat at this point. Why wouldn't they have Uber swingers?
Get on it.
Throw the swingers event. Your husband doesn't really know what's going on when everything starts getting a little sexual, but he's a guy, so he gets into it. And then grab him by like this, when you see in movies, grab him by the collar and then slam him up against the wall and start making out with him like crazy. That works in the movies every single time.
Yes.
I think that'll start something. If not, I think you should get a divorce. You're still hot at 38. You still have time.
Yeah. Or double up on the Molly.
Or just start dosing him every day. Like it's poison
Or
for
what's
a
a new
kid.
one? Aren't they using mushrooms now in psychology and all that stuff I've seen? Like psychedelic mushrooms so everybody's happier. And
In psychology.
in psychology by psychologists.
I heard that within psychology, they're using mushrooms. What the hell are you talking about? Where did you read that?
It's all over the paper.
People's
It's all over the
Magazine?
internet. It's on Reader's Digest. I still get it in the mail.
I read that in psychology. They're using mushrooms.
are?
Yes. Mushrooms don't make me horny at all. They make me bloated. And one time I saw Lizzie was on mushrooms and it took her legitimately one full day to eat a Dunkin' Donuts munchkin and she did not finish it.
Wow.
Yes.
Maybe
That's true.
Listen, then I got to do more research. I think it's what I have to do.
So I don't know about mushrooms.
Okay, let's just then.
Do Molly, do ecstasy.
Molly, ecstasy.
Or ketamine.
No, ecstasy. You don't want Molly has other shit in it. You just want pure
Yeah, but
ecstasy.
now it's all, I don't think you just get pure ecstasy anymore. I think everything's Molly.
Just Uber Molly. Uber.
Get on
ecstasy.
an Uber boat that's filled with Uber swingers and then Uber Molly to the event.
There you go.
I wish you luck.
Another problem solved.
That being said, get a divorce. There's no shame in the game. Get back out there. 38.
That's young. Come
That's
on.
young.
To not getting stuffed. Come on.
But not getting stopped. Okay. Question number 3. How do I deal with unpleasant and overwhelming social situations?
Well, that once again.
I mean, come on.
hello, Xanax.
Xanax, baby. Take a little beta blocker.
Melatonin.
Melatonin?
Why not?
You're going to fall asleep. You're going to miss the whole situation.
Yeah, but it calms you down, and then you don't have to worry about social anxiety because you're sleeping.
That's true. I think maybe switch out for magnesium does that as well. Or CBD or pop marijuana.
It's legal in a lot of states.
Yeah, you got the what did you get? The wisdom discount.
You get a wisdom if you're
You
over
got the
55,
wisdom discount over 55. You get cheaper weed. Listen, unpleasant and what was the other adjective?
Nope. What was the 3 words? It was
only 2.
Oh.
Unpleasant and overwhelming. This is life. This is jazz. This is called being out in the world. It's not all easy peasy, sunshine and rainbows, okay?
no.
You need to find your comfort key in that moment, you know? Like, I just made that up, but like what's a comfort key? Anchor, that's what I'm looking for.
There's the word.
An anchor. You need a social anchor in a situation.
Well, what about a friend? What if you're like, don't you have a close friend that is this male or female?
We don't
what do you
know.
think? Whatever you are.
I couldn't tell. It's too simple of a, they used a slash so that it gives girl to me.
Oh, okay. So
I'm getting really good at figuring out if it's a girl or a boy just from the grammar.
And we'll have to go right back in to see if we're right.
Yeah. I think if you're a girl or a gay, you should get like a very small, fluffy dog, like Paris Hilton. And that's your, therapy dog or whatever. And you walk around social situations with the little dog, calms you down. People love it. People come over, pet the dog. You start chatting. How old's your dog? He's so small. And then your easy conversation in. You're in.
Take the Xanax before.
Take the beta blocker, of course. And it's the perfect thing to be like, I have to go. My dog has to walk.
Right. You have an exit.
Yeah.
I like it. There you go. Problem solved. The Bryans.
And there's nothing better than like a blonde woman with a little dog. It just works every time. If it's a boy,
it still works.
Yeah, maybe you're breaking barriers.
It
maybe
still
like
works.
a hot like country guy with a little dog. You're like, he's crazy.
He's so damaged.
Yeah, damaged goods.
Damaged, and then you want to
girls
save and help.
Yes.
See, there you go.
Exactly. That makes you look insane, which draws girls to you. We love to fix. We love to fix.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah. Then you got pussy as well.
Yeah, and a dog.
Or get even further. Even furthermore, speaking of pussy, what if you get one of those like really crazy hairless cats?
Ooh.
That are just haunting looking. They look like little goblins.
Now you're going to change your audience.
Now you're more macabre.
People that walk up to you are going to look like Morticia Addams. They're going to be very goth with the bangs.
Yeah,
the crazy
Betty
black
Page.
bangs.
But I'll tell you what, when I was in Portland, we went to a goth club called the Coffin Club.
I like it. Makes sense.
And it was absolutely awesome. I've never been around a mass of goths before.
A lot of
that, but and also like skinhead vibes, like bald, but whatever. And they're so nice to each other. That's the thing that we don't talk about goths. It's the original
scary,
anime boy.
but nice.
They're so nice.
Scary looking.
Yeah. There was a crazy goth guy with 2 nipple rings, looks like a skinhead, like so scary, tattoos, singing on stage, like la, 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 la. And then in between songs, he's like, "It is so amazing to be here. Thank you so much to the Coffin Club for having me. It is such a privilege to be able to perform for 40 years and have an audience that shows up every time. For the next song,
Death, death, death.
it was so funny to me.
Well,
Goths are nice.
who knew?
Well, because they're dorks, you know?
I guess, but who knew? But if you are a goth and you do have social anxiety, which probably goes hand in hand,
Yeah.
get the hairless cat.
Yes. Or if you're having social anxiety, become a goth.
Or become a hairless cat.
Those are a handful of really good options for you. I think that's it.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
Wow, that kind of flew by.
That's a flyby.
Because our advice is so worthy.
Because you said that so nerdy.
Because.
Jersey Jew. Because
our advice is
so fucking good.
worthy
Worthy.
of all of you.
That is your resting accent.
It is. I expect when I get angry, I get real Jersey.
Me too. And I always say horrible.
It's horrible.
Horrible. I was hanging out with Becca, a friend of the pod, who is you. The audience knows her because she was the one who had a gripe with you.
Yes.
And her Jersey accent has like gotten thicker since she moved to the
Since she went
South.
away,
It's
Nice.
shocking. It's so thick.
Fucking a
Yeah.
lot of hand.
She's like, listen, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna do this and this.
Yeah, and then you're fucking gonna do that.
Yeah. Well, guys, this has been and another episode of Let Me Ask My Dad podcast. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you learned a little, and I hope you turned goth. Submit your questions at letmeaskmydadpod@gmail.com. We love you. Bye.
Gabby is my girl.
Daddy is my dad.
We play together, we sing together. Together we wrote this song.